Surrey is British Columbia's largest and fastest growing school district. At last count, about 80,000 students. Many schools are over capacity. Here where I'm at Timenowis Secondary, there's about 1,500 students. And so the school district has decided that the most crowded high schools will see a staggered class schedule. And what that means is that some students are divided into an early shift, as they call it, and a late shift. So some starting at around 8 a.m., others around 9:30. And there will be 5 learning periods instead of 4. So some students will be attending 1 through 4, others attending 2 through 5. I spoke to the Timenowis Secondary principal. Here's more of what he had to say.
It's a change, and so anytime you do something new with people, there's some growing pains along the way, trying to get used to it, getting the kids here a little bit earlier. Our staff's going to be getting here a little bit earlier, and with the 2 different schedules, there's not that same community that we normally feel, so we're going to have to do some work on bringing our kids together.
And Surrey Schools, the school district, it admits that this is not an ideal solution, but it says it will increase school capacity by an estimated 10 to 15%. And so what will that will mean that there will be less crowding in hallways, less students in classes. But ideally it would want to see more schools built, but obviously that takes a long time. It's expensive. Surrey Schools has also tried portables, so it says it had to explore other solutions, Andrew.
And so, Yasmin, how are teachers and students reacting to these other solutions?
Yeah, there is quite a bit of mixed reaction, Andrew. Some parents expressing frustration because they have to juggle a new schedule, balancing childcare needs with their work schedule, as well as I spoke to some students. Some are not happy about the early start time. Not everyone is an early bird. And as you can imagine, people who are starting later are happier. I spoke to one grade 12 student.
My school day actually, fortunately, starts at 9:30 compared to the 8:30 from last year. So I'm a bit happy about that because I'm not an early bird, not in the slightest actually. And I think having a 9:30 schedule will make me feel more refreshed and have me looking forward to class and actually having the time to open up my eyes and pay attention more.
But Andrew, there's also some concern with those who are starting later because students are saying that it could be harder to get to extracurricular activities or part-time jobs if they have them. This school that I'm at here now, they're not staggering their extracurriculars, but they are accommodating class schedules for those on school teams. So definitely lots of accommodations, lots of compromises. I spoke to the PE and leadership teacher. Here's what she had to say.
As collectively as a school, staff and students, we're going to have to adjust to and learn along the way. But for me, I feel like our school has done a really good job accommodating the needs of our staff and our students based on the different extended day schedule. I'm on the later shift, and that was accommodated to bring my kids to daycare. So I'm starting the 9:30ish shift and ending at about 3:30.
So as you can see, Andrew, teachers, parents, students, school staff, everyone will have to adjust to this new schedule and are bracing for some challenges for this school year.
Yasmin Hania in Surrey, BC.